go, piece of cake.
Hi YouTubers, this is AJMGamerGirl and today I'm playing Uncharted. This is all collectibles, trophy guide.
What have we here?
Please like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.
Gotta find the highest cell.
Okay, that was your first collectible. You should get a trophy for picking that one up.
These Burns had a nice view before he was executed. Hard to believe there were dozens of pirates holed up in here, just waiting to be hanged. Okay, where to?
Hey, I might watch you down to a quarter tank. You wanna come up?
Nah, I'll be fine. Can't be
Okay,
far.
so in here it's a little hard to see.
I'll find it.
So I tried my best to lay out the collectibles according to, heading towards the main story mission checkpoint thingy. I know that made no sense. But I hope you guys understand what I meant. Yeah, this is a little bit of murky water. We're in a river somewhere. Maybe New Jersey, who knows? Okay, so when we come to this point, it's a little hard to see the next collectible. So what I did was open this door as a marker, because it's just, visibility is just terrible.
Thanks.
Whoa, this tank's kind of light.
I'm just making your job easier, right?
My man. Here, I need your signature on this. Okay.
Alright, so the most important thing is these conversations are really hard to miss.
How do you think?
Full recovery?
Sometimes they
Every
don't
last
appear right away, and
Making
what
the
I
rest
had
of us
to
look
do
bad.
for this
Making the
one,
rest
he
of you
didn't
look
appear
good.
right away, so I had to restart checkpoint, and he popped up. So you can always restart a checkpoint before you advance, and you'll get the conversation might pop up back. So
Hold on,
sometimes
is that a compliment?
that happens.
I'm stunned.
Nah,
Game's
you know what's
wacky.
stunning? Your smell.
I don't know, man. I kind of like it. Reminds me of your mom.
That's cold, man. I'm gonna tell her you said that, too.
Classic mom joke. Alright, so we're in chapter 6, and our first collectible is right off the bat.
Non potrà più camminare. Bene lì sta. Ehi, hai scommesso sulla partita? Inghilterra vincente. Inghilterra, traditore. Ehi, non confondere l'orgoglio nazionale con la realtà.
Okay, we're good.
Jesus, did you see him? That Renner thug was packing some serious heat. Should have brought guns.
Sam, we're gonna pull this off so smoothly we won't need them.
You're right.
Like what?
The smell of fresh citrus. Riding the motorcycle. It's little things, but they add up.
So this is conversation number 2 with Sam. When
Yeah,
we get to
tell
this
me about
point,
it.
it'll pop up another conversation. You want to
So,
be careful with these conversations.
your
They
other
are
wonderful
missable. I did
finds.
miss
The ones I
um,
missed.
some
at least take any
later on in
pictures?
the story. I had to come
I
back
wish.
in and
Elena filmed some of it, but
re-get
camera
them.
didn't make it.
So
That's too bad.
I have some drawings, though. When we get back, I'll show you.
You have drawings? What, are they up on the fridge or something?
No, they're good drawings.
I can't wait.
this is after your big cutscene, and you'll meet Sullivan inside for the first time. He'll open up the doors, and you'll come in. And then you want to pick that
What are you
up
doing?
and come outside the
Just
balcony
going
right
over our
away
exit
to talk to
strategy.
Sam. And
Just
then
gonna
there's
get
another
Harry.
collectible out here before you proceed.
Look, relax.
To the main
we pulled
story.
off tougher heists than this.
Yeah, I know. Just try not to imagine what they'll do if they catch us.
Sam, if things go bad, we'll be dead long before they catch us.
That's a comforting point.
Yeah. Run out of the kitchen, probably.
Then let's go find the kitchen.
Man, there's enough food down here to feed a
Okay,
small
so this
town.
part is after you pickpocket the waiter.
Oh yeah, full
And
service
you'll come
site.
down in here.
Weddings, bar mitzvahs, black market
You'll
auctions.
find this in this corner next to these big round tables. And right after, you'll head into this area.
The hell
Don't
is
forget
this?
to pick this
Shit
one
wasn't
up.
on the
This one you
blueprint.
can pass this one easily because it's under the steps.
Locked, of course. Okay, plan B.
So this is outside after we look at where the power station is, where you have to head into the story mission. Let's just jump down and climb up this ladder and then climb up this side wall here. And then we'll make our way over to the collectible. And it's right there on the roof, you just saw it. Please like this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, guys. I appreciate it. Alright. We're getting it. We're at 19 now.
Sully, we just got out of the wine cellar, heading to the power room now. How's it looking?
I'm really sorry for the
Sully?
late upload with
there?
this. Man, it took me days
Must
to
be a
get
bad spot for a
this
signal.
completed.
Hopefully he's doing okay.
I wanted to put together a nice, proper guide. So this took some time. Sorry.
With this.
So this is after a little cutscene. We're about to head up to the power room.
God, why did I pick the power room?
And we have this one little collectible in this corner here. This is easily missed. I mean, a lot of times you'll rush past it and not pick it up. And then now we're in chapter 8. Right off the bat,
So,
we're gonna head into some
What happened between you
collectibles.
and Rafe?
I couldn't deal with him. I'm pretty sure he'd had enough of me. I was still coming to grips with your death and with his frustration from not finding the treasure. I'm pretty sure he was ready to kill me by the time I bailed.
Imagine what...
Sam, listen. He's ruthless. I mean, even more so than when we teamed up with him. I mean, I've heard stories.
Trust me too. All the more reason I don't feel bad about any of this. So is it just like you remember it?
The cathedral grounds?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Although it's been so long, it's a little hazy.
Spraying explosives. I mean, stealing the cross might have made our boy Rafe a little nervous.
Yeah, just a tad.
Alright, that was collectible number 22. that we're
quarters.
putting in our
Main one being by the
Dora
graveyard, of course.
pocket.
Location,
I'm not
location,
gonna say
location.
backpack. I'm
shoreline
gonna say
equipment.
At
magical
least no
pocket.
shoreliners.
This is endless storage in our pocket, but whenever we need a knife or a gun, we don't have one
Well,
apparently.
maybe we'll get lucky and they'll blow themselves up.
Even though we picked up some daggers, we're never able to have a knife. So this is
Okay.
after we
Now what?
bombed the big doorways and pulled the red crate. You can shoot those boxes. I was trying to figure out how was the grenade
Nice.
button. I totally forgot how to throw the grenade. I should have just shot it. It's okay, you can laugh at my failure.
So, this is what you've been up to all these years? Jumping around ruins?
Yeah, that and getting shot at. Blown up. Punched. Kicked.
All right, I get it.
Knifed.
Oh,
Drugged.
come on, stop trolling me. There we go. Okay, just ooh. I think I almost died. Okay then. Alright, 25. We're on the good start. This collectible is also missed because you don't need to go around that way. It's not story related, so you want to not go towards the area to pick up that skull. If you go to the main
We're
area,
here.
you'll miss it, which is opening this door that
Yes, we
that you just saw. So don't do that. Don't open the door. Go around and go up to get the skull first.
Jesus. Look at this place.
And this is
Welcome
our
to the St.
first
Dismas
journal
Dormitory.
entry, and
Alleged
we
final
should be
resting
getting a
place of one
trophy
Henry
here
Avery.
for our first journal
Let's
entry.
find that grave.
Not this
Nathan,
part. This is just
check
his
it out.
random thoughts
It's got a pair
he's
of
putting in his
cutlasses.
book or whatever. I just wanted to see what was in here. Sometimes he do enter stuff
The
in
scroll
his
for the cross.
journal, but that has nothing to do with the collectible itself. This is
It's like
the
Rafe's been
journal
digging
entry.
around already.
Oh, great.
Good thing he has no idea what he's actually looking for.
No, but he could get lucky.
Let's hope not. So is the year. Sam, come here.
What'd you find it?
Benjamin Bridgman.
That's Avery's alias.
Something odd about this skull, though. It's like it doesn't belong to the stone.
What's odd about it is that's not Avery's sigil.
Yeah, I mean, the skull should be facing
Sideways. What is that?
My God. You ready for this?
Oh, I've been ready for
This
a long
is going to be our first journal note.
Let's see what we got.
So we should get a trophy for this one as well. All your first is gonna give you a trophy.
It's a crypt.
A crypt? Hidden behind a secret door?
I assume the secret door was added afterwards.
To hide his loot.
One of the old monks wrote this. Oh, gang's all here. Jesus, Dismas on the left,
Penitent thief?
Gestus on the right.
Jerk thief.
Avery sure had a thing for St. Dismas, huh?
Well, Avery fancied himself a good thief, right? Only plundered and murdered the non-British heathens.
Guess that's what passed for good back then.
Good enough.
Some kind of lamp.
Okay.
Hey,
So
Smokey.
we're getting there.
Need your lighter
We're
over
at
here.
32. This is another conversation with Sam. We have 2
that
in
hurts my
here,
feelings.
so make sure
Not as much as it hurts
you
your
don't miss
lungs.
any.
Thank you, Father Duffy.
I did kept the puzzles that are nearby
that's something.
collectibles or whatever. So you know, I try not to make this video too lengthy, but I kept
Light's
some
coming
of
from the other side
the
of the
stuff
wall.
to help out you guys.
Let's see here. Ah, I can aim the lights.
I am loving this.
Hey, here we go.
You probably need to line both lights up with a star at once. Oh, connect the dots.
That looks right.
Nathan, that's it. You got it.
Yay, I did it. Sorry, it was my first walkthrough, so my bad.
Looks like a
Before you
constellation.
leave, you'll
Yeah.
get a conversation with
That's
Sam.
The scales of justice.
That's an interesting choice for a bunch of pirates. Patrol up ahead.
I hear him.
You all be appreciate downtime. Nobody wants to know.
What have we here?
How about don't talk if you weren't there? Everything's called a massacre nowadays to generate buzz.
We don't need that kind of press.
We don't need.
Here we go. Come on, I'll boost you up there.
All right. Hell, I'm too high to reach you. Hang on a sec.
Hanging.
So whilst we're waiting on Sam to help us get up there, we'll just go get this collectible. It's so cool to see like Nate and Sam has this brotherly competition between themselves. Like all siblings have that. Who wants to be better than the other one? So that was 35. Alright.
Hey, look down there. Old piratey looking ships.
So
all
this
this
is
is good.
about just
Very good.
before we finish
No,
this
crap.
chapter.
Ah,
Remember, extra careful.
thanks. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good.
You'll see him go in his journal here, but that's nothing. That's just his random entry or whatever you want to call it. He just randomly does shit sometimes.
So who do you think these guys are?
Those who prove false, I guess.
So this is the
think
beginning
Avery
of
or
chapter 9.
Thomas, too, were just trying to scare us.
Good thing
And
we're
right off the
jaded
bat,
treasure
there
hunters.
is a journal entry.
Good thing.
That bridge looks about as safe as the others.
Well, it's held up this long.
Famous last words.
All right, let's see what these wheels do. Okay, I think I see what's
Okay,
going on
this is
here.
a journal entry.
Something with the 3 crosses?
Yeah. I'm guessing we're looking at
we
Jesus.
won't get this until after
good
this
thief
puzzle.
Dismas, and
I
the jerk
included
thief
this
Gestus.
puzzle here to help
I'm gonna
help
figure
out
the
you
white
guys.
cross is Dismas.
So the black one is Gestus.
There's a trophy for this if you get it in 10 moves. So what you want to do, if you want to get that trophy, you go to the second one first. You move it one either right or left. Then you go to the third one and you move it 2 places to the right. Then you go back to the first one and you move it 1 up. So the bucket will be up. So you're moving right or left, depends on which way you turn, but you want to make sure in that turn you put the bucket to the top, and then you'll come to the third one and just turn it and line up all the crosses, and you'll get your trophy for moving it in 10 moves. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to see how to move it for that trophy. I just did it this way because it was my first time. Like I said, this is my first playthrough when I was doing my collectibles, so a lot of the puzzles might not be as fast as you'd hope it would be. I was just trying to figure it out as I was going. But yeah, I'll have it in the description how to get it in 10 moves.
Check it out. Something up there moved when you put the bucket on top.
There's a channel running from the mechanism to the door.
Okay, so bucket on top is good. Keep it there.
Okay, that's gotta be it.
Let's find out.
Let's? So you're gonna pull the switch?
Oh, no. I'd hate to deprive you of that privilege.
Of course.
I was so hoping I didn't get stabbed and turn out like the first guy I met.
Nathan, look. I think we got it.
Yeah, I did it. That would be terrifying.
Right, see? Oh, shish
I have one hand.
Kebabs today.
So, if that was a test...
Okay, do not go out the
suppose
door.
it was
You need to
testing
collect the journal
Filling a
entry
bucket?
before you
I didn't know
step
about St.
forward.
Dismas.
This one is
I bet
missable.
Avery and all of his crew were intimately
You know,
familiar
you might
with.
run through the door and
Not that
not
hard of a
realize it.
test.
Maybe it's not the only one.
We're just gonna head up here. Usually you'll turn right to go to the story area, but you want to come
Whoa,
up here so
watch
you
your
can have a
step.
conversation with Sam.
As I live and breathe. Would you look at this place?
We must be right under the cathedral.
You think Rafe and Nadine have any idea this is directly under their feet?
Well, with enough explosives, they're gonna find out sooner or later.
Okay, so we're heading to our first strange relic. There's 3 of them to collect for a trophy. So this is where the first one is located. It's actually a strange pendant. And it's pretty cool, I like it. It's a little reference from The Last of Us. It's a firefly pendant. I really like that game. I don't know if a lot of people played it, but I really enjoyed it. And we got a firefly pendant. This one is a little missable. You might have just, you know, go past it, but you
Gotta be some
you
side
gotta
chamber
come down
because
for
we're
that
the only
one.
ones here.
Just make sure you don't pass that one up.
Don't mind me. Hang on.
Look at you.
One crate coming up.
I thank you, good sir.
Well, we're definitely getting closer to the cathedral. Gotta say, this is far more sophisticated than I was expecting.
Me too. Must have taken me years to build.
Spared no expense to hide 400 million bucks.
This one is a little hidden. It's also missable. There's a lot of ones that you can easily miss. It's not in bad places. There's only one that gave me a hard time to get. Well, two. A strange relic and another one. There was only two of them that gave me a hard time to get, but everything else was placed pretty decent, you know. But yeah, those twos were a pain in the asses. You'll see them when we get there.
Here goes nothing.
It's a good thing you're not heavier than the crate.
Okay. Made it.
What's the plan?
I'm working on it. Completely falling apart. We'd probably be trapped.
And this is the end of chapter 9.
Holy
Make sure you
crap.
pick this note up and
Must have
don't
been
run
another
past this
test, but
guy.
all just crumbled into the ocean.
Well, I guess the test now is... How the hell do we get to the other side? Oh, Victor. You still do a lot of traveling these days?
Yeah, I try. I tend to pick jobs that keep me away from the computer.
Okay, so we're in chapter 10. You guys will see like little rock piles or like landmarks or whatever laying around. They're like little rocks that they pile up in like stones, and they made like a little pillar or whatever with it. If you see that, run it over with the
Wait,
truck,
Sully,
because
you're
you
telling
need
me
that
that
for
you actually did
hidden
some
trophy.
research?
You need to
Can't
knock
let you
over
be the know-it-all
16 of them for a hidden trophy.
Would you look at that?
Alright, so it's your classic treasure
You're on a pirate
hunting
adventure.
behind the
What are you, 7?
waterfalls. There's always treasure.
So, Victor, how is it that you know
There's
King's Bay so well, huh?
Well,
two
first time
things
out
in
here
here
was
to
for a
pick
swap.
up.
Stole 'em down. Deal went bad and I got arrested. Ended up bribing the police chief.
Again, of course.
And in the process of negotiating the bribe, we
I'm trying to figure out how to get this box out.
made a point to come visit every 2 years.
Well, maybe we can preempt any trouble we might get in. Can you still reach out to him?
Her.
Oh, mistake.
It wasn't like that for once. We just saw the world in similar ways. Besides, she moved. Brazil. Been a few years since we've seen each other.
Maybe time for a visit.
Maybe. First, let's wrap this up.
And just before we get out of here, we'll pick up this collectible. And we'll head back to the truck. And we'll come to this part. Oops, failure. Ooh, my driving skills are terrible. Well, in-game driving skills are terrible.
Hey, Victor, what were you arguing with the rental guy about?
Oh, your brother
As you
insisted on
guys
getting a
just saw,
4x4
I
with a
drove
winch.
past
So
one
you
of the
sprung
little
for the
rock
winch, but you
piles that
couldn't
I was
spring
talking
for the
about.
suspension. I got it. Hey, it's
When I did
important.
my
Going off
walkthrough,
road, it might rain.
when I did my
might be muddy.
first
But with Nate
playthrough,
being so eager,
I didn't
he
realize I
doubled the
was
price.
supposed to knock those things over. I looked at them
Go
and I
through
was
this
like,
whole goddamn thing and
what are
never
these
use that
for?
winch.
I never thought of running them over. Yeah, I know.
Take this
That's why
slow,
I'm
kid.
mentioning it here,
Yeah.
because I made that mistake. I didn't run them over. I wanted to. It was in my
Nathan, you're
mind to
thinking
be like all
Avery,
demented
too,
and stuff
some
and
other big shot
be all
pirates
evil
pulled
and
their
running
treasure
over,
and
but
came out here
then I was
because-
like,
Why
maybe
exactly?
some
Who knows? Maybe for protection.
body somewhere
British
took their
authorities were
time to
closing
make
in
these
on 'em.
little markers.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he helped them disappear.
Just run them
the guy
over.
clearly had a knack for hiding things.
I've found 15 out of 16 so far, so hopefully I can figure out where that last one is.
Let's go check out that tower.
I'll come with. It's in pretty good shape for something several hundred
Okay,
years
but
old.
this, you
Yeah.
also need to
Definitely ruins from Avery's era.
wrap your... What do you call that hook?
Sam, look.
Around
It's
from your
Christopher
car,
Condon
around the
sigils,
tree, and pull yourself
captain
up.
of the
But
fiery
before
dragon
you do
operated out of
that, you're
Madagascar
gonna come
around
in
Avery's
here,
time. So
get this
maybe
journal
Avery
entry,
recruits pirate
and
captains to what, be his
a
lookouts?
treasure.
That don't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Well, maybe each captain was responsible for a tower, along with providing the men for it. Whatever the case, this certainly isn't our final stop on our tour.
You're describing sailing to a former squid.
The point is, we got it pretty easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Still taking a long time.
Okay, I kind of got lost
Stay
on
put.
this one.
See ya.
I thought it might be up top, and I tried to climb up, and then I realized I was being stupid, and it wasn't up top, and it was just right on this box. So. Yeah, another fail. So I think I failed like 3 times already so far. Add up my failures, guys. Add them up. Let's see how many I get in here.
You guys didn't talk about me
I
while
don't know,
I was
I
gone,
failed a
did you?
lot in here. I really did.
Sorry. Experiencing a little turbulence.
I know those guys would be like, who gave
Nathan,
you your
check out that
driver's
cave there.
license? Well, I got news for you. I bought my license. I didn't earn
Be right
my
back.
license.
Hey, you see something?
Yes, I bought my license. That's a weird fertility idol. Okay. Okay, right here we're gonna have a little battle. This is like a mini camp. This we're gonna come up to, and then we're gonna have like a little battle. After
Look,
the battle, you're gonna blow
another
shit up,
sigil.
and then we're gonna
Adam
get our
Baldridge. He ran King's
journal
Bay
entry.
for a while. He was a traitor, slaver, general scoundrel.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Prison,
that
lot of
there's
books.
193 items to pick up. Man. It did took me some time to put this video together, guys. I wanted to do it sooner, but couldn't. Anyways, we're gonna take the winch and put it around this thing here. And break this rickety-dinky bridge down so we can get across and get our treasure. And put it in our magical endless
One
pocket.
down, one to go.
Again with the winch, Sully. Pretty handy, right?
I wasn't against getting the winch. I was against getting ripped off. Don't spin out now.
Sully, just how well do you know Nadine?
Why?
This thought
I was
just popped
thinking
into
maybe
my
you can
head. I just
contact her,
remembered
convince her
that
to call off her
when you do
goons.
not, there's one of those
Yeah, right.
rocks
we
that I
promise
was
her a
talking
bigger
about,
cut
that
than
rock
Wayne?
pile.
No, that's not how
Anyways,
she operates.
I sound all
More of a
excited
money
over
up
rock
front kind of
pile.
mercenary. Rape's got the
Oh,
advantage.
Look,
don't go
shoreline.
this way. This is the
Yeah,
right
they're
way to
definitely
go.
going
I
all in,
actually
aren't they?
And getting
went
awful close to
past the
that volcano.
collectible and had to go
the
back.
same damn
But
thing. They found the treasure already.
the
Well,
little
look, they're
rock
searching every
pile,
inch of this
when
place.
you
If they
knock it
found it
over,
already, they wouldn't
the
be
next
searching.
time you
Yeah,
go
you're right.
back into the level to do the level or whatever, whatever you knock over is not going to be there. So you don't have to worry about, oh man, how do I know which one I already got and what I don't have? Well, they put
Sam,
some
you had a
thought
guard
into
doing you
it, so
favors.
I
Why didn't
guess
you use him to get word to us?
you don't
Oh,
have
I
to worry
tried.
about that. If
I
you
asked
already
them to
got it,
mail a
it's
letter
gonna be,
to
it's
your
not gonna
PO
be there.
box.
I never got it.
That would be because the warden saw it. I got busted up pretty bad and never saw that guard again.
Jesus.
Well, I thought I
I
had
got
to
right
get
back.
out here for some
Okay,
reason,
so,
but
you're not
I
interested.
didn't.
I am.
I
Just
should have
checking
took a
something out.
selfie and then get back in the truck. Oh, I don't have a phone.
Hey, you think that
Whoops.
old building's worth checking out?
Oh, we're gonna drive into this building here and then use our car to get up. Come on, stop trolling me, game. There we go. You want to be careful when you're shooting. Don't blow yourself up.
Sorry, you were saying?
Oh, right. I got my own back when the warden decided to room me with Alcazar. That didn't turn out how he expected.
You know, come to think of it, I actually dealt with Alcazar a few decades ago, even before I met you two.
Oh, shit. How are you still alive? Hey, is that a well? Well, well, well.
Hey, what are you doing?
Might come in handy. What have we here?
Well, I actually went past the note and then I came back to it. I wanted to put the winch there and then let Sullivan, you know, do his thing so I didn't have to wait for him.
Hey,
You might
Sully,
want to
throw
do
the
that
car
too,
in
it's
reverse.
helpful. Then I went back for the note and then I went for the treasure. That way I didn't have to wait forever for him to do his thing. So while he was doing his thing, I went and got my note.
Damn, these pirates weren't messing around. Okay, what do we have here? I'm gonna hop out for a look.
Bring me back something nice.
Okay, so I parked the car and then I got up in the hood and I got up here. I don't know if there's another way to get up here. I just know I got lost and that's how I ended up here. Everything looks the same. I get lost easily here.
Oh, hey!
Look Look at my driving skills, yo. Oh my gosh.
Check this out. What if that's man-made or natural?
Looks to me to be
Okay,
half and
so I
half.
got out the car. I thought that, you know, it's gonna be like right there, but then I was like, I can actually drive in here. So I made a little U-turn and went back for the car. So yeah, don't get out. Unless you want to walk all the way and then come back. Yeah, I didn't realize you can drive in there. I mean, I thought it would be like a little roadblock or some rocks in the way or something. Oh well. Another failure, so I guess that's 5 now. I'm not sure, I lost count. I guess someone will comment on there and tell me how many times I failed so far. That'd be awesome. Just to know. Yeah, make fun of me, I don't care. I'm just going to sit in a corner and cry. No, I'm just joking, I don't care. So we have a little battle here, and then we're gonna get the collectible. I don't know why I didn't edit out this piece. I guess I wanted to have a little bit of action in the collectibles. I don't know. I didn't want you guys to get bored just watching me collect stuff. Ooh. I didn't realize I took a sniper rifle from that guy. Oh, that's right. I was also working on getting the kills with every gun in the game. For that one, when you guys see the little red barrels, kill someone with it. The propane tank in mission 8, kill someone with it. And the grenades and the dynamite also count, and every gun in the game, and you'll get the trophy for every weapon. I know they say every weapon, but you know, apparently a grenade is a weapon. Yeah, grenade is a weapon. And a propane tank. So yeah. That's a helpful tip right there, guys. I don't know how this car is still in one piece from driving over edges and into rocks and all the shit we put it through. It's still okay. Oh well. So what you guys want to do is make sure you hit all the camps in this little area, because when we pass this, we won't be able to come back until, you know, you reload the whole mission area or whatever.
1 sec.
But you want to make sure that you get every single camp area before you advance into the story. We're gonna have like a little battle scene here, and then you're gonna blow up this door and get this collectible. Okay, so beyond this point, this is like the point of no return. Beyond this, you should have every single collectible so far in this mission that you've seen me pick up, because there's no going back after this unless you reload the level. Okay?
Check it out, boys.
What is it?
And right here we do have a couple of things. So we have a journal entry, we have a conversation with Sam, one with Sullivan and a collectible on top of this little monument. Just be careful with the conversations. When I first did it,
Shit, you can probably see all of Kings
Sullivan's
Bay from up
conversation
here.
did not
Yeah.
load for me.
Hey, look,
I had
there's
to
the city.
reload checkpoint
There's the
and
river
then
valley.
interact with him. It didn't pop up at first.
I'll let you look at this.
Quite the view.
If that happens to you
Waiting to
guys, you
wake
can
up and find
always,
myself in
reload
solitary or
checkpoint.
something. It's all some kind of dream.
Sam,
No guilt trip. I'm just... Let's go find this thing.
you bet. So, how are you doing?
Yeah, still in one piece.
I appreciate you coming along for the ride. And especially for negotiating with that rental guy.
No problem. Hell, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying myself.
Me too.
I don't know why I keep going around the thing. I thought it was on top, but it isn't. It's like in this little area. I guess that lights up like a fire pit. Probably what it used to be. Let's see. Okay, so this is the area where the drawbridge is.
Sigil.
So, do you
You're
recognize
gonna
this one?
get
I do,
your
actually.
journal.
And Bonnie.
I think that's all that's
Operated
here.
out of the
The
Caribbean.
journal.
Thought she died in jail.
Yeah,
At
just the
least that's
journal
what the
is here.
stories tell us.
And then you're gonna do the drawbridge area. You're gonna have like a
Avery must
battle
have invited
scene,
her too.
and then you move on. If you're trying to do the 100 without dying, be careful. They do sneak up behind you
Now, let's find our way in.
in that
Let's go claim our
area.
treasure, boys.
So we're coming almost to the end of this chapter. Almost. So when you get here, we're gonna have a journal entry and then the collectible.
Sam,
We're
give me a
gonna
hand
head
with this.
down.
Yeah.
If you have the rocket launcher or the grenade launcher that you see I have on my back, I don't know why I didn't use it. You can
Let's see what we
launch
got
that door open, and that'll save you some time. Okay, these little barrels here, you'll see them like laying around on mission 20. All the little red barrels all over the place. You want to make sure you kill someone that's standing next to it. That is also part of kills with
There's
each
something back
weapon.
here. Sam?
And
Yeah.
the propane tank
Let's
that's
do
in
this.
mission 8, you'll see you can just pick one up, toss it at an enemy and shoot it. It works like that.
It's braked over.
All right, let's look around.
And then your grenades and dynamites, and you'll be good for that
Hey,
trophy.
careful with that thing, kid.
Heads up! God, Jesus! I said heads up!
Hurry up, you two.
And he's up. Sam, wait up! Come on!
I know you can do like crushing right off the bat, but I wouldn't advise it. I would say just do it on moderate first or on easy, on explore if you want to. Get all the collectibles first, because then you can use the game modifiers. You can turn on infinite ammo, and you can use your points to unlock all the weapons. in the game, and you can use weapon selection and select the revolver and just run through crushing that way. I did it like that. It was pretty easy that way. So now we're going to come into chapter 11. We're getting close to our 50 mark for our treasure. I know it says up there we're at 70, but that's including all the conversations and journal notes and journal entries and stuff. So when we hit 50 treasures, we're supposed to get a trophy, and we'll be coming up to that pretty soon. So we're gonna come down here and we're gonna pick up some dusty old coffee mug. I would not drink coffee out of that, even if it was washed in a river. Anyways, this was kind of funny, getting this collectible, and I thought it was a rip-off because I had to buy it, even though I was bargaining my way through getting it. I still thought it was a rip-off. It's so bogus that I had to pay so much money for this.
Where did you get this?
But you know, Nate thought he got a deal for it, so yeah.
Are you kidding?
Way
I
to
don't
go,
even know if
Nate.
it's
If
real.
it was a woman shopping, we'd get more discounts.
Give you $50 for it.
$400, and it's real. I don't know buyer is interested in that piece.
Come on, man. 200. Okay, that's all I have on me.
I cannot possibly part with it for less than 300. That is my final offer.
All right, I'll take it. 300.
Nate, really?
Done.
You see that? That's how you have it.
Yeah, Sullivan,
You
I
say
know. $300 for a dusty compass. Yeah, I'd have got 50 for that. I'd have make sure I got 50 for that. Okay, so conversation with Sully. Well, we have to do this step to trigger this conversation. So I want to come here, buy this apple from this lady. You know, this is the first time I've seen him eat. Well, second time he's been eating since he's been on his road trip. In the whole game, whatever. So we're gonna go over here and pet this lemur.
Hey, you like that?
Nate, tower.
Sully, come on. It's a lemur. Come on, come say hi.
It's
That's
King
all right.
Julian.
So cute.
Okay, so while we're walking away, the lemur is gonna come and steal our apple. That's a trophy. That's a hidden trophy, guys. So yeah.
Can't trust anyone these days.
So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna have
You know
a
what?
conversation
After
with
this is
Sully.
over and done with,
That's
I'm gonna get a dog.
that's just a trigger.
Come out of
though.
this in one piece, I'll buy you.
I thought this was pretty
Can I
funny
name it
though.
Victor?
Sure.
This was really funny.
Hey, Nate, want me to buy you one of these?
Sully, you gotta be crazy to wear a shirt like that.
Ah, crazy, huh?
If you didn't get that joke,
Oh, something's
I don't know if I want to spoil it for you guys, but Sullivan
right.
is wearing
Does smell good.
that shirt. That exact same shirt that he just told him he must be crazy to buy.
Oh, watch it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, here we go. Locked.
Okay guys,
We're gonna have
when
to
we
sneak in.
return back
Discreetly.
out these
Implied
doors,
by the
we're
use
gonna
of the
have a
word
little
sneak.
cutscene. Let the cutscene play, and after the cutscene, do not move.
Hey, Sully.
Stand still
we
for
can
about
squeeze through
30
here.
seconds
That'll
and
work.
you'll get a hidden trophy.
Jesus. Long way down.
You okay back there?
You keep your pace, I'll keep mine.
Yeah, well, at least you got a great view, right? Okay, let's see what we got.
Wow. This place is in much better shape than the other towers.
It's right in the middle of the city.
Might make getting the treasure out a bit tricky.
Edward England's sigil, just like the map said.
So what are we looking for?
Good question.
Okay, so right here we're gonna pick this up, and you should get the trophy for collecting 50 treasures. It's called Treasure Hunter. I didn't capture when I got my trophy, so sorry, apologies. So now we're gonna do, there's a big puzzle piece that you have to do. You have to ring 4 bells and then come up here. While you're up here, you're gonna pick up this dagger. Now, don't stop there.
Jesus
Don't ring the
Christ.
big bell in the middle.
Sally.
Keep going up and stand
At least I
on
got
the
the door
top,
open,
the
though, huh?
very top.
There's one
You know,
way to
you're gonna
it.
do like an
You
Assassin's
alright?
Creed style. You're just gonna
I
go
don't know
all the
yet.
way up to the top and
You?
stand there,
Jeff?
and you'll get a hidden trophy.
Come on.
Then
See what
you're
Avery
gonna
has in
come
store for
down
us.
to this part and pick up this collectible right here.
What if he did want it?
Alright, chapter 12. Well, there's just a couple of collectibles and stuff scattered around the main island areas. So I am going to go the best possible direction.
Sam,
It's
let's
not
check
in
this out.
order of
Good to me.
the listing for the treasures, but it's
Wonder what this guy's story was.
a
men
good
tell
map,
no
I guess,
tales.
to say.
Supplies. From an
You
earlier
can
expedition.
go
What do you got
around
there?
and pick up all the collectibles
Burns.
before you head into the story. You wanna, do that first and then head into the story. The last collectibles I do collect, it's just, prior to me
Crazy
heading into
worldwide
the
treasure
main
on
story.
his side. Avery had the right idea.
What's that?
Lived by his own rules, traveled the world, made his fortune his way.
Sure. Apart from the huge bounty on his head.
From the main island that you just saw me on, I just came right. I just went right, and then I'll come here. This is like at the back of the main island.
I'm gonna take a look around. You wanna come?
Of course I want to come.
You have to come this way as part of the story mission, so this is not hard to miss. But you want to get this before you proceed on to the story.
Really great. And I'm excited.
Okay,
and
so we're
terrified
coming
all
up
at
to
once.
Collectible
Nathan,
79,
over there, it's a
a
ship.
journal note.
Oh, what's left of one.
Okay, so if you go swimming in this little part next to the island where I just showed with the arrow, you're gonna get a hidden trophy called Marco Polo Returns. Just go jump in the water, like right in the back of this junk
this?
pile right here, the little water behind where the note is. You'll get a
Another old
trophy
letter.
for swimming in that water. You'll say Marco Polo and you'll get your trophy.
Do you think you found the treasure?
Oh, he would have become pretty damn famous if he did, so I doubt it.
Well, I hope you're right.
The grave we found was one of their crew.
Okay, so we're gonna get a journal entry and then we're going to head into the water for a collectible. When you're coming out, you're gonna see like you can swim under those rocks You can also swim under the rocks and go straight forward and come up, and you'll get your hidden trophy, Marco Polo returns, if you want to do it like that as well. You'll see me go down into the water here, and on the right hand side is like a little hole that you can swim under the rocks and come up that way, and you'll get the Marco Polo trophy. And then you can head off to the next collectible. So from that island, we're heading over left, and we're coming across to pick up this collectible. We have to use the boat to get up on the ledge. You'll see me park the boat and head up to get the collectible. Okay, so we just drove straight out, and we made a right around the rocks, and that's it. And we're right here on this little beach, private beach. This dude is trying to run me over. Oh my god, leave me alone. And we're gonna pick up this collectible and head back into the boat. Our brother is so mean, he's trying to run me over. So we're gonna go out and head right. We're just coming around the island. And we'll park here. This is the main
that definitely qualifies as
area.
man-made.
You could have started off here if you wanted to. But this is, I did it this
Small
way
cave here.
so that I pick up the last collectibles and then head in straight into the main mission. So, that's how I mapped it off.
Let's find a way up to that tower.
Yeah. Whoa, it's the crazy guy from Burns' crew. They just left him here. That's not cool. Wow, Avery wasn't much for subtlety or understatement, was he?
Well, he had the money. You got it, flown it, right? Come on, let's get a closer look.
I ruined my marriage, drove my best friend away. Got two psychos in their army after me. And now my brother's gone missing. Not on the bright side, there's no one around to tell me I'm an idiot.
Okay, so we're gonna get split up from Sam for a little bit, and then we're gonna pick up this collectible before we reunite with him, and we're gonna have a conversation with him I had to reload my checkpoint for this conversation, so you want to be careful with this one. You can't miss it if you don't know, because it didn't pop up at first for me. I had to reload checkpoint to get this conversation. You do want to get across and go immediately to the edge. Do not interact with anything. Just go to the edge and stand there and see if you get the conversation with him. If you don't, reload checkpoint and then proceed on after the conversation.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Let's keep going.
Okay. Nice view.
You didn't hear me?
When?
Back there. I called out to you.
I didn't hear you. Why, were you worried?
I was worried you got distracted.
I'm distracted now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Go and find this.
Alright, 103 more to go. We're getting closer to our target.
So back at the orphanage. Did you ever think we'd be doing crazy shit like this?
No, I can't say I did. Looks like we're heading down.
Okay, so do not slide down. To proceed, you have to slide down, but if you do, you're gonna miss this collectible in this corner. After you pick this up, then you can slide down. Okay, so after we slid down, we're gonna come for our strange relic number 2. It's a golden egg. This one is kind of tough. It took me quite some tries to get this one. This is one of the more difficult treasures to get. There's about 2 of them, and this is one of them. Reason why is because you have to jump and then get the swing, and sometimes when you jump it doesn't give you the option to press the L1 button for your rope, so that part was kind of annoying. Yes, but once you get it correctly, you will come over here and get this lovely golden egg, which is a strange relic, and that's relic number 2. So we've got one more to get, and we'll get that trophy for picking up all the relics. That took me quite some tries, so just be patient with it. I would say when you jump, try to look up a little bit to see if he will get the icon to do the ropes. So after we get our journal entry, we're gonna swing over here and then rappel down.
All right.
Well, you can if you rappel down, that's going to the main area. So before you rappel down, you want to come and get this turkey or whatever that is, some kind of bird. You want to get that first and then come down. I don't think there's any other way getting back up there if you miss that.
Piece of cake.
So
wow, what is all
now this part is kind of annoying.
Check out this diorama.
After this journal,
That looks like a city
journal
street.
entry,
They actually built
we
all
have
this stuff?
to interact with
These guys,
everything in this
I don't know
room, and it
anymore.
was a bit annoying because the first time when I did it, one piece wasn't giving me the option to interact
well
with it,
made.
and we have to interact with everything to get the conversation with Sam. And that's our next
Sam,
collectible.
look.
Hey, maybe they were planning a massive theme park?
Well, not
Pirate land.
next. I did pick up a treasure before. But yeah. I had to pick up the treasure because I wasn't
Sam,
getting
check
the
it out.
conversation and I was wondering
It's
why.
Avery's ship.
And that was because I missed
Fancy.
I missed one of
attacking
the
the gunsmith.
interaction.
That's how it all started.
You can just come back into the
Avery
room
and two,
and
holding
walk
court
around
over
and
their
see if
captains.
it'll pop
Looks like
up.
they're
Sometimes it
writing
doesn't
their
at
code
first,
of
but you can
conduct.
come back in
Pirate
and
Bill
it,
of Rights.
it will pop up because it did that for me.
Look, pirate captain sigils.
All gathered around Avery. Nathan, this is the story of the founding of Libertalia.
See, like that board right there, I just stood next to it and it didn't give me the option to interact with it, so I left. I thought that, you know, that would be it. And then I was like, okay, am I not supposed to talk to Sam? But then I was like, you know, trying to figure out
Lots of supplies in here. Tools,
what was
seeds.
going on. But
Provisions
yeah,
probably past
apparently
their
I
sell-by
missed
date.
one, so I didn't get the conversation with him. I'm supposed to get the conversation right here after I pick up that, but I missed one. I'm sorry for going around in circles. I got lost in I was trying to figure out why I wasn't getting a conversation with Sam. Yeah, I know I'm going around in circles. I really got lost in here. Didn't realize I could come around here and get a treasure. It kind of threw me off because I was trying to think why I wasn't getting the conversation with Sam. I was trying to think, what did I mess up on? You know, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I went back into the room and I saw that I had missed one of the interactions, and like I said before, if you do miss one, you can come back into the room and it will pop up. If it doesn't, you know, you can always reload checkpoint and do it that way.
Blueprints. Well, brown prints.
So what the hell was this place?
Staging ground of some kind.
Oh my God, it's where they planned Libertalia.
Question still stands. Did they actually go through with it?
I mean, they must have. Look at all this. You don't commit your entire life to something just to walk away from it at the end.
Yeah, well, things don't always go as planned.
Feeling. It's either that or I just, you know, I need another cigarette. Maybe a little bit of both. There he is. Jeez, talk about larger than life.
Yeah, he's big.
Okay, so this part is after you do the puzzle with the big balls on the wall, like the marble balls. Oh man, that didn't sound right.
Looks like he's got a spyglass.
Yes,
not really
balls.
Maybe he wants us
Big
to look.
balls.
Treasure Island, eat your heart out.
Okay. Well, after you do that part, you're gonna come to this section here, and up top is you have to go up there and, you know, look through the spyglass to proceed into the mission. So just before you do that, you'll get your journal entry.
Gotta get to that.
And now we're on chapter 13.
Just stay put, Sam.
I hated this chapter. I was just walking around in circles. I didn't know where to go. I really hated it. Yep, like I said, got lost several times on this chapter. And you want to make your way down to pick up this ring. I think a bird took it under his nest. It looks likely to be a bird nest under here. Wow, what a view. So we're gonna come to this part with the waterfalls, and we have to get down with the waterfalls. Yeah. I found this was like the more easier way to get to the collectible. You can go to the right side, but this was more shorter. So we're gonna come in here and pick this up. And then we're just gonna go straight forward and proceed into the story mission. And we'll get our journal entry. So this is like the way you're supposed to be coming. I'm going to stop here and pick up this journal entry.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus. Oh.
Okay, so when we're in here, we gotta go right side to proceed onto the mission. We're just gonna turn left and pick this up. And from that collectible, we're gonna keep going left. And then we're gonna make a right to come out. I just made a whole circle in there because I couldn't find where to go. And then when we come out, we're gonna get the journal note.
Poor bastards. Oh, hey. Seen anyone come by here? Tall, lanky.
So we're gonna look up here and we're gonna get this journal entry, and then we have to make our way up this rock where this guy is hanging and take an item from him and proceed. Then we're gonna come to a big battle here, and this is like after the battle. We're gonna come to this little area.
Okay, where to?
I hope you guys didn't hear my son sleeping in the background. Sleeping and talking.
Oh, what's this?
So we're gonna get our journal note right here. This is number 105. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
Seems like Burns' crew had about as much luck as me with this treasure.
So just before we proceed, we're gonna come in this little hole, cave. I don't know what this is. And we're gonna get this treasure. This is after we reunite again with our brother.
Well, no one's home.
This place has seen better days.
If you guys have a big brother and he, you
Just hope
know,
it doesn't come down on our heads.
I have a big brother. My brother used to beat me up all the time. We used to fight a lot when we were growing up. And, I didn't do so. Well,
Sam,
I did
this
better
way.
in fighting, but fighting other people, but not my brother. And he'd always beat me up for some reason. I never won.
Thank you. It's this way. Oh, this crawl is a good workout for my quads.
But I guess because of him, I do know how to defend myself.
Look at this
So,
place. No
I mean,
straw.
regular sibling
Yep.
fighting
Some honest to God masonry
every
in here.
day.
Where'd those masons come from? I mean, your average ship might have some.
Alright, so we're gonna come in here and get this treasure before we leave, and that's the end of chapter 13. Right off the start of chapter 14, we're going to have some stuff to do. We're gonna get this collectible here, and then we're gonna proceed into the mission. And I walked past this shit so many times. And we're going to get a conversation right away with Sam.
If only Alcazar saw it that way.
You just can't let us enjoy this, can you?
I'm enjoying it. But we have a goal here, remember?
Trust me, I know about the goal.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay then.
Ooh, it's heating up. It's heating up. Well, I guess his mind is on him and his wife. They just had a big fight, as you guys will see. So he's preoccupied with that. He had a big fight. Ooh, did I just see
This
an
letter's still
update
legible.
for Minecraft story mission? They might have a new episode that came out today. I'm gonna check that out. Sorry, I was looking at my TV. That's an easy platinum, guys, and it's a fun game if you're wondering what to play
Hey,
next.
Sam, check it out. Blacksmith Forge.
I'm gonna check this out. This is popping up on my screen again. Sorry.
Making some cutlasses here.
Multitasking over here.
Avast, you dirty dog!
Nice.
I was doing the.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
I've got so
doing the
much
thing.
games that I need to finish. Oh my god, I'm so behind. I even got Doom.
horrible
Has
pirate.
anyone played Doom yet? Please let me know if it's good. I got it because I played the first one back in the days and I loved
Suppose they
it.
trade
It
with
scared
other
the shit
colonies?
out of me when I was a kid, but I enjoyed
If
it.
they did, they didn't do it on this island. Otherwise, word
I
would have gotten
can't
out
wait
about the
to
place.
play it.
Good point.
I've been behind on that because I've been focusing on these collectibles, put a guide out. I'm so behind. I hope to make this platinum. And this will be platinum. I don't know. Platinum 135 for me if I do get this platinum.
Hey,
I'm
Sam,
not
check it
sure
out.
because
It's like a pirate code of
I'm
conduct.
kind of trying with the speed run. If you guys have any advice for me on the speed
Whole point of
run,
this place
I
was not
keep
having rules.
going
Even pirate ships
over.
had their own rules.
I redid the speed run and I went over by 12 minutes. I am skipping the cutscenes, like, you know, skipping all that cutscenes to save time. I read somewhere that, you know, you save time that way. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I'm dying too much. I don't know. I don't know if you guys have any
Horse bones.
tips for me
They're
for the
still
speed
tied
run.
up.
Please let me know because
They were
I don't
abandoned.
see me getting
Why?
platinum for this game if I can't get that
Maybe
speed run
people left in a
done.
hurry.
Or they were taken away.
Or if
Something
I
isn't
find a
kosher here.
solution, you know, if I find any tips or anything, I'll put it down somewhere and, you know, to help other players. But yeah, if you guys have
What do you
any
think happened
tips
there?
for the speed run, please
What do
let
you
me
mean?
know.
You know, all good things must come to an end, right? I mean, I joke about cursed pirate treasure, but after hearing all your stories...
Well, the simplest explanation is usually the correct one. Usually.
I'm still looking for people to help me with Battleborn to do hardcore and advanced mode. If any of you guys have that game as well, please message me about it because I don't have anyone to do that with. But now we're gonna have a really long conversation with Sam here. I think this is necessary in the game. You know, he's trying to catch up on old times with his brother, Times Lost. So I thought that this was really nice.
What were they doing here?
What, the colonists?
Yeah. I mean, you throw your lot in with these infamous outlaws, then what?
You know, take a load off, find some refuge, enjoy a little grog. It's far worse fates.
I guess. Except you have to see Avery's statue every day. Hey, you ever wonder, like, with different choices, how we might have ended up?
I mean, like you taking your magic show on the road?
No, that was an option. I was
It
good.
was not a viable option.
What? You know what? You're just jealous. You always were. No, but I mean, what would our lives have been like if we hadn't started by chasing these people who've been dead for hundreds of years? You think it would resemble more of a normal life?
Normal. You've got everybody gathered around the table for Thanksgiving, exchanging all the baby photos, something like that. No, thank you. Not for me. I like the hand we've been dealt.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Come on, we're fortunate, man.
This is fortunate.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I've been locked up for the last 15 years, so it's all relative, I suppose.
All right, well, I'll give you that. This is much better than prison. Well, my mug's run dry.
Yeah, I was about to say, service here is lousy.
Alright, that was a little needed break. I could have got something to drink there. So now we're gonna head this way. This is heading into the right direction that we're supposed to go to. She's gonna sneak in here and grab this vase. Okay, so we do have a journal entry in the middle by that statue we just ran past. I don't want to get that yet. I want to go get this
Yes, even a
treasure
pirate
first.
utopia needs a place to lock up riffraff.
Just because, you know, everything in the middle is connected to each other, and there's like 3 things that I have to pick up
Well, I
right
guess
there. So
Every group has
I
its
wanted
assholes.
to pick this one up first so I don't forget. And you guys can do it in any order you want to, but this is how I did it. And the game is trolling me. I can't get out. My God. Trolls. I'm always getting trolled in these games. It don't matter what I play, I always have issues.
What's this symbol?
So we're gonna
saw a
come
few of
here
them
at
when
the
I was coming to
statue and
find
get
you.
this journal
Who's marking
entry.
these places? Is that another
And
sigil?
then we're gonna go straight
that I know
into
Maybe invaders? I mean, I'm sure these guys had plenty of enemies out there.
That's a good point.
conversation with Sam. And then right
Hey,
after,
Nathan, check it out.
another entry.
I would totally get a picture of myself in this thing. If we had a camera, that is.
Well, hey, I can sketch in my journal.
Really?
This is pretty funny. You guys should look at the journal after he's done this and have a laugh because the sketch was hilarious. I looked at it, I laughed my head off. So we're gonna come in this way. This is going the right way. Well, we're gonna go right first, and it's to a dead end, but there's a treasure there. We have to go left to the story area, so yeah, don't pass this one up. Wee! Okay, this is after the battle. We're gonna have to kill a lot of people here, and there's not that much cover in these areas, so be careful. But by now you should get your 100 kills without dying if you've reached this part, so you're pretty safe around here. Try not to break my ass. Man, why did I do that? Sometimes I don't know, man. I don't know why I went over. So anyways, we're gonna come down here and get this journal note. Alright, false alarm in the Minecraft story mode. There's no new episode. That's just an update. Sorry. I saw it popped on the screen. I thought it might be in like a new episode or something updating, but it isn't. Anyways, back to Uncharted. I'm getting pretty tired and sleepy right now. I do make my videos late at night because I have kids, and I do this stuff when they're sleeping. Okay, so we just picked up a knife. You guys saw that, right? We picked up several
Trust me, follow my lead,
knives.
okay?
You'll see why I say this later on in the story. We'll see. So we're gonna come into this back room. Don't pass this. You can't pass this area. Make sure you enter this room first and pick up this treasure, because you can't walk past it. I mean, there's no reason for you to come in here except for that treasure, so make sure you don't pass it up.
So, do all of that then?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
Definitely
so we're
the
getting
high-rent district
closer
now.
to the end of chapter 14.
I think some kind of administration.
But we don't need to come
Probably.
this way. We only
Maybe
came here
Libertalia had
for
a
the
zoning committee.
collectible.
Maybe they paid taxes.
Who knows?
We're actually heading off to the left side.
Look at these materials. This must have taken years and years to build.
Now with great piles of money.
Comes no responsibility or strength.
So we've got to come over here and, you know, try to look around and interact with whatever we can so we can activate the conversation with Sam. Just waiting on him.
Cannons, improvised barricades. What the hell happened here?
Some kind of battle.
It's a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
The real question is
Oh,
who's
shit.
fighting who? Why?
They're fighting each other for the
Some of these
$400
bodies,
million
dressed a bit more fancy,
treasure that they
look like
have.
soldiers.
Duh.
So it was the colonists versus the soldiers.
What would you guys do
That's
if
the
you had
treasury up there.
$400 million?
It appears someone was trying to make a withdrawal.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Let's
would
just
give a
hope they didn't
shitload of it
succeed.
to charity.
Right?
So this is basically the ending of chapter 14. before we head up these steps, we're gonna stop and pick up this treasure.
It's empty.
Of course it is.
You think Rafe?
So this is the beginning
No.
of chapter 15.
Nothing's been touched in here for hundreds of
And
years.
we don't really have to go far for our
Well,
collectibles. Everything is basically
clues?
in this room.
Search for clues.
So we're gonna come back here and we're gonna pick up this treasure. This is the only treasure we have in this chapter. This chapter can be semi-annoying,
Captain Avery.
just for the fact because
I've
there's
certainly seen better days.
our notes are scattered in random places and we have to look for them, so it's kind of annoying. It's never in the same place.
Fancy clothes.
I think every 3
Kind of uniform.
things that you open
you were
gives
a
you
guard here,
a
weren't you?
note. That's how I see
Nice
it.
job.
I don't know. I could be wrong. But I saved that one for
What the hell
last.
happened here?
Good question.
What if maybe there's no treasure left? You know, they spin it all on marble floors. So the colonists find out their money's gone and they get pissed.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's not a
it's
good
some empty
enough
shelves
theory,
here.
Drake. I think that the founders must have kept all the money in one place, and the other pirates that came to live there weren't getting, you know, as much money as they thought that they would, and they got mad. They were probably not getting enough food. You know, I think that's why they went crazy and they had a little civil
What's
war
this?
amongst each other. What's my
Old
theory?
manifest.
That's what I think.
What's the treasure?
I think they got mad because the founders were, you know, keeping the money to themselves and not distributing it equally amongst everyone like they said they would. So,
Zilch.
that would start a war? I don't know. That's my theory. So you guys see me running around like a chicken with no head, trying to find all these notes.
Oh, I'm amazed this letter's still intact.
Me too, bro. Me too. Your book look older than the damn paper. Oh well.
Hello. Huh. Another one. Man, is this what was on the shelves?
Nathan, over here.
You want to make
Nathan,
sure you
check it
get
out.
all your notes before you interact with Sam in his conversation because, you know, that's the end
What
of
do you got?
this part. Pretty much
battalion money.
almost the ending of this part.
Says Avery's sigil on it. Must have melted down the gold. Minted his own currency.
So based on that,
Well, this
all the
conversation
manifests on the
runs
shelves?
into the
treasure was
cutscene,
here.
and I didn't sure what
the
was
bigger
what,
question.
so I
Where
left
is
the
it
whole
now?
thing.
Okay, so we know that there was fighting outside.
Yeah. And inside?
What, you think the colonists stole it?
No. I think they were trying to reclaim what was theirs. Look. There's Avery. 2. Founders of Libertalia. All marked with the word thief. Not murderer, not tyrant.
Thief. So by the time the colonists busted in here, treasure was already gone.
Yeah, because these guys had already taken it for themselves. Pirates will be pirates, right?
Pirates will be pirates. Huh. I know where they moved it.
What? Where? That's a map.
Yeah, right there. That's our treasury.
It's a map of Libertalia.
Right, so follow it to the other side of the island there, look. Right there.
New Devon. But Avery was from Devon, England.
He sure was. Man, those are some seriously large mansions.
Each of them has its own sigil, too.
Because that's where they lived.
What do you say we climb that watchtower, huh? Get our bearings.
New Devon, here we come.
This place is humongous. Where do we even start?
Well, we start by finding a way in. And then we can take the grand tour.
Okay, so we're at chapter 16. We're having a little flashback moment. I think this is basically him trying to explain to his wife.
It's a good skateboard ramp, right?
How, you know, him and his brother began to start looking for this treasure. I cannot understand his obsession, Sam's obsession over finding this treasure, because it was like the last thing his mom was doing before she passed. I don't think he was just trying to, you know, accomplish her last journey, or, you know, what she was doing. That was her last thing that she was doing.
Was this your house?
He's trying to accomplish that. I kind of find his obsession with it.
These boxes remind you of anything?
That's my reason for it. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Every place we ever lived.
Exactly.
I remember Dad was always like, why bother unpacking?
Okay, so this
We're just gonna move again in a month.
conversation didn't pop up for me right away. I had to reload checkpoints for this. There's a few conversations that you do need to reload checkpoints. I don't know why. But yeah, that was one of them. Then this is when you come downstairs from the attic, you get the conversation, and then we come up these steps and get this toy plane, and then we'll head out to the other parts of the. Okay, so now this is like coming towards the main area, to the main story. So we're gonna come in the back of these steps, and we're gonna find a book that we need to interact with, so we can get the conversation with Sam.
Book here.
If we don't do this, we won't get the conversation.
A general history of the robberies and murders of the most notorious
pirates. And there's two conversations, so
And more like a generally made up history.
You can't miss
Even
one.
the author's name is a fake.
Fake or not, this looks like a first edition.
Are you serious? Man, this place, man. Wow.
Want to take it with you?
Nah. It'll just disintegrate in my backpack.
You could sell it. Then you wouldn't need to take that job.
Well, tonight, let's just stick with what already belongs to us. Okay. Up here.
Okay, so we're supposed to get a key, and open some locked doors to proceed into the story mission. Well, just before we do that, we're gonna get that snow globe. And now we're in chapter 17, and we start off with a conversation with
on the island. A few hours now.
Our
Did you see the colony?
beautiful
From
wife.
Pretty incredible, right?
I didn't get the full tour. I was a little
Yeah,
preoccupied with
it's kind of nice to see her again.
Right.
I don't think she's not as badass as before though. She kind of settled down a little bit, but yeah, she was pretty badass in the previous ones. To my opinion, she was. Not in the first one, because in the first one she was kind of, you know, now getting into the whole deal, but then by the second and third, yeah, she was pretty badass.
Sully fill you in on the deal with this place?
Yep.
I think she toned down
Avery,
a little bit in
400
this
million,
one.
12 founders, hundreds of colonists. Something like that?
Yeah, that just about covers it.
Had some time to kill on the flight over.
But she is one of my favorite game characters.
Wow. Is that an
There's not that many
elevator?
females,
Sure
but
looks like
she is one of my favorites.
Spot from higher ground.
Right. Good idea.
Okay, I don't know
This
why my
whole
screen
thing
went
is
black
powered by
right
the
there.
water wheel. Quite a few for a bunch of pirates.
So this is like around the elevator, the first elevator area we're gonna come to. So we're gonna come down here and get that collectible. It was the one that we saw when we were crossing the bridge and the bridge broke away.
You should have seen the
And
stuff
we
he
had
built
all
in
that
Scotland.
drama went
I mean, there
on.
was this.
Well,
Hold up.
we came back for that.
Scotland, too?
Yeah. I mean, you see, the last place Avery was.
He's so
Relax.
busted.
Sully already filled me.
She's just messing with him. Evil woman, evil.
At
So
least I
there's
didn't-
two
well, see, I
conversations
didn't
here,
like it.
so watch out. You might miss one.
That is one crazy contraption.
It looks big enough to fit the car.
Here's hoping this one works as well.
Okay, so after the little battle scene, we're gonna get our Jeep. And this is right
Alright, let's
after
look
we're gonna
around.
come up here and we're gonna get this journal entry. This journal entry is easily
Well,
missed.
that's a problem.
Please make sure when you
Gears
step out
aren't
the
connected
car
to
you
the
look
water wheel.
up
You think it's fixed?
to get this journal, or else you'll miss it. It's really bad. Okay, after you break down this crap over here, you're gonna go up and get this bowl. Well, I'm gonna try and get this damn bowl. Come on, man. We're gonna go outside and get this. Okay, this
Holy
is
shit!
after the
Are you okay,
elevator
Nate?
scene.
Yeah.
She's gonna run
Well,
some dudes
come
over.
on.
See, I was saying she's a semi badass,
try.
man.
You sure?
I say
You seem to be
semi
doing
because she's
fine.
not as badass as she
After all
used to
that,
be.
I need
She
a
kind of
break.
toned down a little bit.
Definitely earned it.
We're gonna come here and get this collectible before we jump in the Jeep and proceed on. Okay, so this is like the second elevator area. The only reason why we're coming back here is to get the collectible. We don't need to get anything else here. I did went past some collectibles, but I wanted to get this one first because this is missable. The other ones, you know, came back for the other ones. Don't worry. And then to come back for this one, there's two collectibles. There's a journal note and there's a collectible. They're both, you know,
I
side by
wonder who
side
lives
each.
here.
Well,
Probably the
kind of side by
elevator
side each other.
keeper person.
So we're gonna get this note, and then we're gonna head out that window.
Guess
And
these
we're gonna
guys
get
knew
the
something
treasure,
big was
and then
going
we're gonna
down.
come back to the elevator area and do that part and go up into the elevator. I wanted, you know, there's you know, some sort of something to my madness. My crazy map. Okay, so there's two conversations here when we're heading up. One of them did not pop for me. I had to reload checkpoint. I know you guys are tired hearing me saying I have to restart checkpoint all the time, but yeah, sometimes it just doesn't cooperate, man. What can I say? So, you know, they're gonna have a little moment with each other and try to patch things with each other.
Better or worse?
That's a tip for you guys, you know. That's what makes a good relationship. You go through good and bad times with each other. You don't just bail on each other like that. Alright, so we're here. We just fell over in this shit, almost died. So then he wants to come and take a mental note or a little reminder that he's still alive. And then we're gonna proceed on. And we're coming to the end of this chapter.
Oh, up by your lonesome? Now rest in peace, my pirate friend.
Dignifactis.
Okay, so we need to come to this sign here and wait for her to come up so we can get this conversation.
It's from the Bible. The penitent thief.
And then right after, we're gonna get a collectible.
Avery was a little obsessed with him.
Avery doesn't strike me as the penitent type.
Well, in his mind, I'm sure he thought he was.
So right after we pick that collectible up, we're gonna come next to her and we're gonna get a conversation with her.
Today you will join me in paradise.
Some paradise.
Just need your help for a second.
Okay, after the conversation, we're gonna go up here. We need to go left for the main story area. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna backtrack into on the right side, sorry, and we're gonna come get this dagger. Hence we're picking up another knife.
Morning.
You guys are gonna see why I'm being all sarcastic later on. In about, I think it was the ending of chapter 19, why I'm being all sarcastic about these knives that I'm picking up. Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so sorry. I know some people hate spoilers. So after we climb all that crap, we're gonna come down this part, and just before we're gonna take this route here. We can go the other way, but we're coming here for the collectible, and right in this little tiny corner is a candle holder. So we're gonna head inside here and do a little climbing, and then we're gonna get our note.
Through here. Watch your head.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, guys. Appreciate
Someone
it.
had it in for this guy. Oh, another old note.
There. We got a note next to a bed. Hey wifey, wanna get busy? Oh, yes, naughty girl, I know. So we're gonna have 3 collectibles right here. We're gonna get a note, a conversation, and a treasure.
Signed Adam Baldridge.
Make sure you catch that conversation.
They were both founders?
Yeah. Looks like they're returning on each other, but why?
Greed, paranoia, money.
Yeah, well, more money, more problems.
That is a very true statement there, Nate. More money, more problems.
Okay. Current's a little strong.
People come out of the woodwork, say you owe them money, say you're your relatives. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, so right when you hit this water, do not go anywhere because we need to wait for the conversation.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine.
And then we're gonna get a treasure.
Well, wet again. Tired, bruised. Oh, hungry. I could eat. Other than that, fine.
Yeah. Whew, okay, come on. Let's keep going.
Come on,
Okay,
Let's
if
try
we
cutting
head
through this
into the
house.
windows, we're going
I'm right
to the
behind
right
you.
way that we're supposed to go. But if you come in this little corner here, before you go through the window, you're gonna get a collectible. Get a little treasure. Okay, so I did get lost around here again. So I collected everything according to how I found myself. So I did pass some stuff, but then I came back to
definitely had
it
the
because I got
motivation.
lost. And
Just find it
the
odd that
order
all
might
these
not be the
houses are
same, but
underwater except
yeah.
for one.
A little shout out to the guys
Exactly.
down at No Scope Gaming Glasses. Guys, if you want to protect your eyes even more when you're gaming,
Look at this.
you know, I'll have some information in the description below. And also, if you're looking for a new controller, accessories, apparels, whatever it is, use my discount code and get 5% discount. I'll have that information as well in the description box. I just wanted to shout out to those guys. You know, give some thanks for supporting me. And also to my subscribers, thank you for supporting me.
I'll bet this is from the Gunsway.
Okay, so I did walk past this when I came into this room, but I came back to it. Like I said, I did get lost, but I came back to it. I came back to everything that I walked
What's
past.
this?
So you're not gonna miss anything. At the end of this, you should get all collectibles.
Jesus.
Okay, so we're heading to 171 marker. We're starting to come
what's
down
this?
closer to getting all journal notes and journal entries and stuff, so some trophies should start popping pretty soon
Jesus.
for you guys.
Got all Lord of the Flies.
Okay, so this is about almost the end of this chapter. So right here we're gonna get, after this cutscene, we're gonna get this journal note. And then we're gonna get a journal entry, and this should be your last entry. You should get a
There.
trophy to pop right here.
For posterity.
And that was for your last journal entry. I think there's 25 of them, and we got that. And then before
What's
we
this?
proceed, we have a journal note.
May God forgive me.
Somebody wrote a confession. All right. So this is just about, just about heading into the last part of this mission. So we have to go through that big hole in the wall to continue the story. So we're gonna come around and get this collectible, this
More cannons. Just
cute
like a Two's-man.
painted elephant. And we're gonna head back
Word of the day.
inside, and we're gonna come to this room.
Ostentatious.
So why didn't he kill Thomas too? Was he like his right-hand man?
And we gotta
Yeah,
wait
that's
in
exactly
her
what
for her
it was.
conversation.
Can you imagine taking orders from a paranoid psychopath?
Sounds like my first job.
What, the producer on your TV show?
No, my manager from Macho Nacho.
You worked at a Macho Nacho?
It was a high school job.
He acts like
Did you wear one of those hats?
like it's a Taco
The
Bell.
point
He's
is,
like, oh,
my
you worked
boss
at Taco
was a
Bell,
paranoid
really?
psychopath.
He was the manager at a Macho Nacho.
Just watch it, okay? Christ.
I guess not.
Here you go.
Okay, so we're gonna have some
Thanks.
battles, and then we're gonna see this dead guy in his chair, and she's gonna pick up this note, but then she'll give it to you, which is pretty cool.
Let's
Seeing
go
that,
find that
you know, she
passage.
knows that you like to collect stuff like this. And then we're gonna proceed, and we're gonna go left to finish the story, kind of. And but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go to the right up these
There's no more footprints. They end here.
winding
Okay,
stairwell.
so where did they go?
Pirate goat.
This is so cool. You know how it is. Secret passage, windy staircase. It's like the dream house, isn't it? Anyways, we're gonna come up here and get this collectible. Oh
this
my
can't
god,
be
we're
healthy,
at mission 19, chapter
Hey, are
19.
you
This,
okay?
I
Fine.
hated this
Fine.
chapter just because of
Brought
these
earplugs. Am I yelling?
These exploding bastards. Oh my god. And crushing, it's ridiculous. It took me a good 30 minutes to pass these guys. But eventually,
Avery's
okay,
gone all Egyptian.
you're gonna do it, so don't
Except
worry.
this mummification wasn't,
When you get to this part
voluntary.
here, I thought that, you know, he was the thing, but he isn't. You're gonna come down into this little hole, and as soon as you drop down, the collectible is right there.
Whoa. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Okay. You done?
Nice moves.
Thank you.
Okay, so this part here is kind of tricky. I should do a clip right here on crushing so you guys can see how to pass this because it was annoying.
Huh.
But for
quite
that
as
part right
creepy
there,
as all
if
the
you're on
hanging
crushing
bones.
and you come down,
Still,
immediately roll through the hole and come down this
maybe
way,
3 out
and
of 10.
it'll save you from the explosions. So when we get to this part, this is gonna be the collectible right here. There's only 2 things to collect in this mission, and then it's over. But at the end, you know, I did mention about all the knives that I've been picking up. You'll see why. So now we come here. This is kind of tricky. This took me quite some time to get. You really have to jump high and then stab your spike in and climb up. So a lot of times I kept dropping low and that wasn't working out. So you gotta really try to jump high as possible. And then stab your spike in and get it.
What if
So
Shoreline set up
now
an
we're
ambush while
at
playing?
chapter 20, and this is when we're
What makes you so
reunited
sure?
with everyone, and we're gonna just come down here and turn into this house. You have to go straight, so instead of going straight, we're gonna turn and come back down and pick up this collectible before we proceed to the right way. So now we're gonna head the right way.
This way. There she is.
It's a long drop. How did you get here?
I hopped down a few of these walls. Find another way around.
Okay, so we got 10 more to go. I'm gonna end my commentary right here. My son is sick and he's up and I'm just gonna end it right here and go take care of him.
I'm gonna punch him.
Thank you guys
just
for
worry about the saving
watching.
part first.
Please like,
What the
rate,
hell is he
comment, and
thinking?
subscribe.
After everything that we...
And I know
Wasn't
you
this enough?
guys, I had this one guy message me on my thing
Let's just
saying
find
that
him.
my ratings isn't on. It's on. It just, you know, it's just set the way I feel fine with. It's set to where no one can see the ratings until, you know, I feel comfortable, and then I put it where everyone can see it. I know I have confidence issues. I know. It's just that I'm new to this, and you know, the doubts do kick in sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna go take care of my son. He's up, he's sick, and thanks for watching, and I'm gonna go end this video right here. It is a wrap for me. Guys, keep continuing watching. We're almost to the end. I'm gonna go check on him and then probably come back and see if I need to do any more commentary, but if not, that is for me. Please subscribe and support my channel, and thank you so much for watching. That's a wrap. I'll catch you guys on whatever my next video is. I'm not sure. I've got too much stuff to do and I need to catch up.
What's
So
this?
thanks for watching.
Oh, it's Burns' grandson.
So this is our
Close but no
trophy
cigar,
for our
pal.
last collectible.
Almost at the
I
finish
know,
line.
I'm out now, I
Got the
swear.
best of you.
Hi, buddy. Okay, so this is our last relic. You want to swing and let your body hit this, and then when it hits it, then you grab it. That's how you know you did it the right way. So we're gonna get the Strange Fruit. It's a mango, if you didn't know. And that will give us the trophy for collecting all relics. Oh no, look at that. We fell in the water, right? Isn't that funny? Huh? That's funny.
Did you really do all that, Sam?
Alright, so we're gonna come up and we're gonna get this box.
That's painful.
I'm just gonna, since we only got 2 more to go, I'm just gonna finish it up and then get off. Okay, so now we're in the water. This is mission 22. We're just gonna come straight down from where we're standing after the cutscenes and stuff, and just go in the water and collect this. And this will be our last treasure. We'll get the trophy for collecting all treasures. And then we have to play the epilogue to get the final conversation, and that will be the trophy for all conversations. Nope. Right here we gotta interact with this box and then do the conversation, and that's it. And that's a wrap for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.
Hey, Vicky. Okay, girl. Where's Mom and Dad? All right, go find them.